Good morning, guy. Good morning. Sometimes we exaggerate the matter. Why am I saying this? Because when it comes to a spoken English, at the time we go very serious. It is not that serious that we sometimes set it in our mind. It is simple, it's a language. Or language can be learned easily by putting all your effort, by giving time, by practicing, by listening. And one of the great things that you have to surround yourself so that every time, whatever word, vocabulary, situation, something they are speaking about, they are elaborating some idea, details, there the all message resonate with you, and that is why it's easy. Yeah, so when it comes to me, I have been teaching globally. Even sometime I realize why am I, or why people are so serious that this is that I cannot learn this, I don't know how to speak, I can't make sentences, I don't know how can I achieve this level, blah blah blah, a lot of things. They all baffle us, but in reality, it's not that great. If we put effort every day, a little contribution. I'm not saying you have to be always engrossed in. If you have time, it's great. It will give you a great result. But again, if you have even some certain time that you may contribute, that you may put it for learning this language, it's great for you. Otherwise, you don't need to think a lot, you don't need to exaggerate this, that wow, he speaks well, I cannot gain that fluency, I cannot speak effectively that guy is speaking. These all small things only sometime gradually become hardwired, or we always are in the influence of fear, or that is why it is called fear of failure. So don't go in that phase where it is causing a great fear in your mind. Instead, we must think what works for me. Let obstacle come. Sometime even when I was learning, I used to vent resentment. Oh my god, it's been long time. I have been practicing. I'm learning, but still I didn't get what I want. But that was somewhere misconception in my mind, because every process, if you follow, there are many things that we get by following the process. If you are following process, it means you are going in the right direction. See, hurdle will come. You need to learn how to dismiss these all things, this idea that is somewhere causing problem or trying to hinder your path. So better not to make that great obstacle, that great mindset that my God, I cannot learn it, I cannot speak. No, everybody can speak. Whatever age group you belong to, one of the great problem or misconception that from my perspective it is futile, that the people had ingrained that after 20 or 30 or 40 they cannot learn English. No, it is a language. When you grow, your mind also grows. Now you are more mature than the guy they are immature, or you have a lot of experience of life. How does all things work. So it's not the matter of age, it's not the matter of exaggerating the situation, making it more terrible. No, only these all things are the matter of fear of failure. If you are gradually enriching your idea, you are taking a stepping stone, taking leap of faith in your conviction, staying steadfast with your notion, your idea, your commitment, you will get to know that gradually things are in your favor, or that is what it happened when it comes to English communication skill. Why am I saying? Because many times I realize that there are many people, they are just in the terrible mindset. They are the thing that they cannot learn it, because it's a very difficult language. you know Nowadays, just keep an eye on everything. Most of the things you notice, these all are already in English. The all stuff, object, you notice the suppose you order something from any commercial site, and that is being delivered at your place. Do you see the product name? It is in English already. The all process, manufacturer details, when will it be delivered to you, when you order it, these all things, these all event is in English only. So where you feel uncomfortable and you are very well aware, you know that, you understand well. Yeah. Sometimes, see, I'm gonna give you a great example about my wife. When I teach everybody, sometime I stay at home. She understood everything, or I can say she understands everything. Sometime when I ask her, she replies me that this means that. Oh my God! But still, she thinks that she cannot speak English. That is the problem. That many people, they have a great understanding when it comes to English language, but again, somewhere they believe that they cannot speak. Yeah, they cannot speak. Why? Because somewhere they have, intensify the mindset, the idea, the notion that there's somebody who is speaking well, he has done some rocket science kinds of stuff, or that is why he is speaking. No, he was also a normal guy, a normal person, or now because he no, he knew the process. He stood with his commitment. He never lose his determination, and that is why today he is enjoying his hard work. So hard work always pays off. So somewhere you are also in this category. You don't need to be frustrated. You don't need to intensify it. Yeah, only you need to do is follow the process, or later on you may realize that this is only was a misconception somewhere nagging in your mind, or once you get to know how to dismiss that, later on you realize it was worthwhile, it was illuminating to working on something. I know there are many things in our life that gives a great pleasure if we gain it, if we attain it. That is significant in our life, that becomes magnificent. But these all things doesn't come easily. What you want, you realize in life that you think that thing is great in your life. If you achieve it, if you attain it, it will change your life, whole life. That thing, what you want, it always try to elude you. Yeah, or you are chasing it, you are pursuing it, but it did not mean that you leave it, or you are gonna surrender. You are just gonna think that no, I'll not go behind that, because I tried many times, but it was always eluding me. No, that is the nature, that is law, that is the rule. Where we want something that is great, it doesn't come easily. We need to push ourselves always. It demands a constant effort. It demands your wholeheartedly effort, where you are thinking always, you are obsessing about that whenever you are going to get chance or time, you're not going to squander time, instead working on this. Or that is why many times we realize that yes, this is now going to work, but to come in this situation that you're going to realize now it is working for you, for that you need to be stick with the process. Yeah, process always work. Without process, even in the company where you are working, if you are a businessman, if you don't follow process, nothing happen. Or a simple example, just gonna have an example. If you are not a working professional, you are not a businessman, if you are a housewife, every day you wake up, you cook food. Do you think cooking food is easy? No. How many times you must have learned how to chop vegetable, how to wash it, and when I have to put that in the pan, how much oil we need to pour into it, how long we have to fry it. What about the gas heat, the stove? How much time I need to put on the stove in running gas? How much water we need to put? How much salt, spices, ingredient? These are not easy. You must know that the time when you were learning, how inconvenient it was for you. And that is why when you followed the process, you pursued what it need. And now you realize that you are great. Now you are making a great tasty vegetable food. Why? Because you follow the process. And that is why when you follow process, everything becomes easy. It becomes a piece of cake in your journey. But only it is somewhere lingering in my mind because somebody told us that you cannot do that. And that is why we think that yeah, it is not easy or we cannot make it or it's not possible by me, but it is somewhere only misconception. So never ever come across such misconception, such notion that is knocking you down or trying to keep away from your target. Or many time it happens. Oh my god, now train is going, you might hear the rattling sound over there. Yeah, so many time it happens, but it does not mean that we are going to lose our faith. Or many times you start realizing that all your hope that is fading. Why? Because these kinds of a small trivial thing that is coming in your mind, coming in your journey that you want, but again you have started realizing that now it's not coming what you want, it's not working as per your expectation. But it does not mean that every time what we expect it will work in the way. No, many times it happen in our journey that what we want is not correct because we anticipate about something, we just assume, we get an idea that this much time or it will take certain time. But when you start doing the stuff, whatever task you're gonna start, now you're realizing that all stuff you had in your mind, all idea, all situations, circumstances you already created, it was not accurate, it was not 100% well. But yes, everything is going well. What you decided, what you thought, what notion you created, it's okay, it work. Sorry. Sorry, it is working now. But it's not 100% that it will go what you decided in advance. So better not to think in that way, better not to go in such misconception zone, horizon, where you are resenting or you are venting your frustration somewhere, that you cannot do that. Why? Because I know many people, they start learning, they embark on the learning journey, but only handful of people they were able to achieve it, not all. Why? Because they stay on their commitment or they grab it. So never ever be in that faith, negative thought that you cannot do that. Everybody can learn it or you can learn it also. So thank you. Bye bye.